Hey ladies, today we are talking about different speeds, styles, and being stuck in traffic in your business. This is something that you really need to take to heart because we all have different paths of how we have chosen to run our business, the style that we use to run our business. We're all unique in our own ways and we all have different personalities. So we all have a different audience and we all get stuck in traffic and in a slump at different points in our business. Some people run to elite green status in 8 to 11 weeks. That wasn't me. And some people are really slow and hit it in 6 months. But we all have one thing in common. We're all consistent. So you need to take this video to heart because we're all different and you should know that going forward, regardless of how you are posting and when you are posting and what your style is. We all get in a slump at a different point in our business. We all have different audiences. We all have different friends. We're all talking to different types of people. We all have different lifestyles. We have different jobs. We have different times that we can be online. Everybody's different, so everybody's speed is going to be different. So I can only speak for me personally and people that I've spoken to, but I started off this business really, really slow. I wasn't doing virtual parties. The majority of my business was collecting bulk orders of mascara and delivering them all throughout the state. That's how I got started. That wasn't very effective for me, but I was very consistent. And as soon as I got that makeup into the world and could get some virtual parties, then I took off. So my stalling traffic was in the beginning, about the first 3 to 4 months. I really had trouble getting started. And I kept seeing all of these people that I had started with take off and hit levels faster than me. I hit that traffic and I didn't know how to get out, okay? So we're going to compare it to somebody that's leaving for work at 6:30 a.m. and someone that's leaving for work at 8:45 a.m. That person at 6:30 is going to hit far less traffic than at 8:30. The person at 6:30 got up earlier, they got everything done, and they're hitting the road before that traffic gets going. So they have a faster start. The person at 8:30 is going to hit all of that traffic. They're going to the same place. They're both trying to get to work. One woke up earlier, one woke up later. One had more children, one didn't. One's work is more far away. But they're both going to the same place. They chose a different time. They chose a different path. One took the freeway and one took the side streets. And they're going to get there at different times. That's just the way of the world. Nothing they could have done about it. That's their routine and that's how they're going to get there. But they are both driving to work that morning. They're both going the same place and they're both in their car and they're driving. So they made the decision and they're going. Okay? You need to make the decision in your business to keep going. I don't care when you hit traffic. I don't care if you're stuck at green. I don't care if you're stuck at blue. I don't care if you're not maintaining pink. You need to keep going and you need to find out how to get out of that slump. We all have different audiences and our audiences are normally based on our friends, our personality, who we're surrounding ourselves with, and that's in life and online. So I'd say I have a pretty solid group of moms and friends that I interact with because of where I send my children to school. It's the higher class. They pay $5,600 a month to send their kids to school. They live in a rich area of town. They all stay home with their kids. Okay, so I've got a pretty high market there, and they all buy expensive makeup, and they take care of themselves, and they dye their hair every 3 months, and they drive really nice cars, and they're very into organic food. That's the market that I want to be in. Okay, that's the market you want to be in. You don't want to be with the 18-year-old moms who don't have a car, who are renting an apartment, or always complaining on Facebook of having no money. That's not your market. Our makeup is expensive. You don't want someone that can't pay for it. So you can't be adding those people online because those people are never going to host successful parties with you because the odds of them surrounding themselves with people like them is 100%. Your audience is going to be those 18-year-olds with no money, those college kids who can't afford it. Your audience needs to be a better group of women. And how you're going to break into that, I don't know. You need to find a way. You need to be joining groups of a different stature. You need to be going out and finding yourself around women that can afford this makeup, around women who will host a party for you so that you can get introduced to their friends and that market. You need to find your niche market, your mom, your mom's friends, your aunt's friends, your older sister and her friends. I don't care what you need to do to get there, but you need to switch your audience to where you can be successful. And you need to figure out what market that is for you and how you can get there. Single moms, not the best market. They don't have that much money, so don't surround yourself with them. Online, because you're going to get discouraged. They're going to be posting about how they can't stand direct sales, how they can't afford this makeup. Please don't message them to join their team. They don't have $99. Those are the types of people that I unfriend right away because I know it's just going to depress me and bring me down. People who are not employed and live off government assistance, not your market. This might sound harsh, but you guys, if you want to be successful, you need to find that market that works for you, that can afford the makeup, and that can introduce you and refer you to people that can also afford the makeup, that also might want to do their own thing. Another thing you want to do, you want to avoid those super rich and super snobby people who are too good to join your makeup team. Okay, that doesn't work for me neither. So those people who look down on direct sales, who can't stand that I'm always trying to sell them something, who have unfollowed me on Facebook, you need the middle ground. You need to figure out your middle ground, find that niche, and run with it. When you find yourself surrounded by people who are bringing you down, whether it be the lower tier, the upper tier, whatever they are, you need to unfollow, you need to unfriend them, you need to find a different circle, because depression is real in this business. When you feel down, when you feel like no one wants to support you, and you feel like you can't get any virtual parties, no one's going to join your makeup team, you surrounded yourself by the wrong crowd of women. Clear out, start over. Getting one new customer is just so exciting. It's so exciting for me when I find one new woman on my newsfeed that bought something and loved it, because then I know that I should go through her friends list and reach out and friend those people so that they're following me. I message them, I build a relationship with them. You need to be spending the time reaching out to the women in your niche market and building some sort of a relationship, finding something in common with them, and having them be on your newsfeed. And if you have to defriend 15 people a day, then do it. Do it. I don't care what it takes. Read as many personal development books as you like, defriend as many people as you like, and rebuild. Every single month is about rebuilding these new relationships with new women so you can get new virtual parties and new people on your team. Remember, you're going to hit traffic at a different time than I did. Some people get stuck at green and they can't, for the life of themselves, maintain or build a team or find an elite under them to push them to the next level. You need to stay consistent. You need to be posting, creating new looks, creating videos. You need different apps. So you need VidStitch, PicStitch, PhotoFi, iMovie. You need to be reinventing yourself every single day. And in order to do so, you need new products. You need to get everything that we have, new colors, new ideas. You need to make everything that you have look more interesting than it actually is, because people appreciate consistency. They appreciate someone who's not in it for 5 days and quits. They appreciate somebody that's consistently giving them new looks and consistently giving them new beauty tips. It's going to take people a lot longer to reach the top of this company now that the internet is saturated with multi-level marketing and direct sales. You're going to see it all over your newsfeed. You're going to see haters all over your newsfeed. It's going to take you a lot longer, and that's just the truth of it. There's not going to be an 11-week run where somebody hits black status. We are now 4 years in the game, and nobody's talking about it, and this is my take on it. You are now with tons and tons and tons of network marketers. You need to set yourself apart by branding. I have a video on my YouTube channel on branding. You need to set yourself apart by consistency. You need to not be posting boring graphics that everyone else is posting. And you need to be unique. Find a way to make yourself stand out, to make your life seem more interesting than it is, and so that you can be consistent. You're going to hit traffic, you guys, and that shows if you're going to make it or not make it. You're going to need to switch up your audiences because people are going to get bored with the same thing over and over and over. For goodness sakes, you're going to get bored. I can't tell you how bored I am of putting together new iMovies. I think I've made every single trailer that there is. I do not want to put makeup on and create a new look because I am having trouble thinking of new looks, and I own every single color of every single product. Okay? But you know what? How bored is that person that leaves their house at 6:30 every single morning and drives to the exact same job and does the exact same thing for 40 years? That person's pretty damn bored, let me tell you. Okay? But they're still doing it because they need to, and that's the job that they have chosen to support their family. Maybe they need the insurance, maybe they need the money, maybe they need something to do. They're still driving to work every single morning, and so are you. You chose this as your career. Maybe you chose this as a part-time profession, and you're going to do everything part-time. But if you've chosen this part-time, then you're going to be part-time successful. You're going to be successful in October and November and February and March, and that's about it. And most likely your team's going to drop off because you chose to be part-time, so they're going to be part-time as well. So that's fine. If you want in on the discount, you want in on part-time, remember that you're going to see part-time results. So those are my tips: clearing out your friends list, building relationships, and it's 30 days. You need to do this every 30 days. Find a new way to market yourself. Find a new way to be interesting. Get yourselves new products in your hands so that people know that you're consistent. People are watching you hit traffic and still keep persevering. This is really important. People know that months like January and July and August are really, really slow. But if you're still creating new looks for them, then that shows them they respect you. They respect you for keeping going and keeping up, even when there's so many haters that you're going to see on your newsfeed on direct sales. There's so many people that use Facebook to just sell things nowadays. And that's what it's turning into. And that's why you're being put in jail for using lyrics on your videos, for adding people to groups without permission. You need to find a way to get yourself out there, to brand yourself, and to be unique. That is my take. If you have any questions, you're stuck in traffic, you need some help on book recommendations, you are a badass, your first year in network marketing, Go Pro, what else? There's Beach Money, Girl Code, How to Win Friends and Influence People. There are a ton of books out there. You need positive self-talk. Every single day you need to wake up and look at those 5 positive things you've written on a note card and posted to your mirror. I am beautiful. I am successful. I am hardworking. I am confident. I don't care what they are. They need to be right on the mirror when you go to wash your face every single morning so that you wake up with that positive self-talk. It's really important for your day. It's really important to help you be a better person, a better mom, and to start off your day knowing that you're going to make it. If you start off with negative self-talk, your whole day, your whole attitude is set by that. Thanks so much, ladies. And if you have any questions, please feel free to message me.